everyone. It's the full process for me. I said what I said. My content is not for everybody. It's not. Loving yourself is not a crime, and I say that respectfully. Never give up on yourself because someone wants you to live in fear. Someone wants you to give up on you. Certain folks will come into your life. You don't have to know them or not. And they would sit there and play with spellwork in a toxic way and hide their hands. Because they pick and choose who they want to bully at the end of the day. Only to realize that, damn, they failed their mission when it came to their plan. To try to dim your light, to project pain. But God allowed you to see another day, to believe in your faith. My content ain't for everybody. And I say that respectfully. Regardless of my sexual orientation, I know how to respect my neighbor. It's not that I think I'm better than anybody, but I know how to respect my neighbor. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I do not worship the devil. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I do not play with spell work in a toxic way. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day towards my neighbor, if I know you or not. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone, but loving yourself is not a crime. Never get discouraged because someone lacks self-confidence. Someone is having insecurity problems for being their authentic self. And you know how to be original, how God truly created you to be. Be yourself, love yourself. It's the full process for me. Being yourself is not a crime. My content is not for everybody. It's not. Say the devil works in mysterious ways, try to dim your light. Say the devil works in mysterious ways, try to dim your light. How misery loves company. Wow. And you was truly protect the innocent person who didn't have to play victim at the end of the day. You know, the good God is not for sale, and I say that respectfully. I don't worship the devil, and I move accordingly with no malicious intentions. How misery loves company. How the devil tries to psych you out your position because you love you. They try to dim your light when it comes to confusion and chaos, when it comes to common sense, allowing you to relate to you, not to become your worst enemy at the end of the day. They would never understand how God was truly protecting you that day. So you won't have to deal with confusion. So you don't have to deal with animosity and hate and trauma and pain. You know, dealing with depression, anxiety, PTSD. Wow. You know how it feels to truly be homeless. You wasn't doing it for likes and views, let alone clout chasing. You know how it feels to not be able to pick up the phone at the end of the day because nobody was on that other receiver to actually take the call. Everybody's saying they got your back and they laughing at your pain to disrespect you, humiliate you, paint you out to be somebody that you truly not when you looked out for everybody with no malicious intention, but they won't speak on that. You know how it feels to be diagnosed by the doctor, only to realize that, wow, God truly allows you to heal within. You know how it feels to lose everything and not know which direction you was going at the end of the day, only for you to realize that, wow, you was going the right direction because God had a better plan for you to believe in yourself, not to dim your light. These folks out here putting you in secret competition, they could have more than you at the end of the day, regardless if it was for likes and views. Because this is what the reality of today's society is. Everybody do things for likes and views, clout chasing. And that's not God's mission. It's called respect your neighbor at the end of the day with no malicious intentions. That energy hits different. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know. They verbally abuse you, mentally, physically, emotionally, trying to make you unstable. Paint you out to be somebody mentally unstable. They labeled you a number, and God gave you a name. Wow, they truly put you in competition because you was able to heal that pain. It wasn't a walk in the park. Trauma and pain and dolety from a child point of view. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. That made me their enemy that day. Because I ain't got enemies. It's a thought process for me. Being sexually assaulted, dealing with hate crime, discrimination, violence, dysfunctional folks. You put a name in your book at the end of the day. They said it was the norm to deal with pain. No, it wasn't, because God didn't create us to be that way. Only for you to realize it went into your adulthood. But you chose you to love you. To understand at the end of the day, I can't be uncomfortable. Because the lack of love, the lack of respect, the lack of someone taking my kindness so we can disrespect me at the end of the day, to try to psych me on my thought process when they come to their opinion. They judge the book by its cover! And I was just minding my business. I knew how to say thank you, no thank you to my neighbor. I knew how to put respect on my neighbor's name at the end of the day. To know at the end of the day, I can't get next to you, neighbor. To give you a pat on the back to say, congratulations, you did a good job. Or let alone, I hope you truly find peace within to better yourself, to go the right direction, to believe in your faith. But I get it, not everybody's the same. That's why he tried to dim my light that day. Being genuine, being real. You got to be careful when you use those words, and I say that respectfully. Because common sense nowadays, you will fall short at the end of the day, only to realize someone tried to make you look at the end of the day. And they didn't have good intentions. That's why you got to understand your vision when choosing yourself to better yourself, not to allow someone to dim your light when it comes to believing your faith, because God allowed you to see another day. My content is not for everybody. It's not, and that's okay. It really is. But it's not a game when someone is put in a situation providing for themselves, regardless of what the circumstances is. At the end of the day, they just trying to become their best self-vision of themselves. Everybody's obstacles is different. It really is. Folks deal with depression differently. Folks deal with anxiety, PTSD differently when it comes to their mental health. Everybody deals with it differently. But it's called respect, neighbor. How you got mad at me and became my enemy. All because I knew how to respect you. It's a thought process for me. That's the problem with society today. Someone be jealous and envious at the end of the day, and they can have more than you and try to dim your light to discourage you, and only for them to realize that, wow, it didn't work that day. How do you still wake up and smile every day? I want you to leave this face of earth. I don't want you to look in the mirror to love yourself, to recognize your smile. I want you to truly frown. But God said, no, not today. The devil's a lie. I love me, and I mean what I say. It's a thought process for me. My content is not for everybody. It's not. Loving yourself is not a crime. And it's not a race when it comes to healing trauma and pain. Some people never outgrow the mindset of what happened to them in their childhood, like being sexually assaulted. That would never go away. Or being a victim of discrimination. That trauma would never go away. And especially if someone endured it more in their adulthood. They would never trust society at the end of the day. So be careful when you say at the end of the day, that someone can show up for themselves, you jackass! But you don't understand someone's pain. It's folks at the end of the day that are mentally far gone, that would never understand true self-awareness and love themselves because nobody was able and willing to help them that day, to give them the proper help, to show them love at the end of the day. And when they did get love, they took their kindness for weakness to walk all over them with pain. My content is not for everybody. It's not. And God is not for sale. And I truly appreciate the genuine ones. And I say that respectfully. I am Naya, genuine love, respect. Thank you for your time. It's the thought process, me. I gotta go. Peace and respect. Send respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. Humanity, you're worthy. Always be yourself. Love yourself. Never dim your light or get discouraged by hate and disgust. You're mad and you're worthy to believe in your faith, especially when you got malicious intentions to see another day, especially when God allows you to see. My conscience is not for everybody.